Welcome back to another track car episode. I know it's been like 8 weeks maybe since we've had some track car footage. Apologies about that. It's been super busy, but we've got some updates for you, so stick around. So we're currently in my truck. Some things have changed for the better. So 3 weeks ago now, I picked up an enclosed trailer. Could not pass the deal up, so thank you, Michael, for that one. It is a 20-foot Vino's enclosed trailer. It's 2019, super good condition. Literally exactly what I have been looking for months at this point, and I could not pass the price up. So snagged that while we were down in Radwood with Dylan's car. So if we saw you down in Radwood, nice to meet you guys. That was fun, cool event. Got to show off Dylan's car. And so in the last few weeks, picked the trailer up. We finished up the track car most of the way. It's 99% of the way there. Cam and I wrapped it last weekend and it looks sick. And we're on the way to get a dyno tuned right now. So this is a very impromptu episode because this wasn't supposed to happen until tomorrow. So I don't have any of this planned out. So apologies if I'm a little scatterbrained. We're on our way to Rick's, the usual, where you've seen all our other cars get dyno tuned. He had an opening tonight, so I hopped out of work, grabbed the trailer, and we're on our way there right now. So not gonna go for a crazy power number on this car. Because it's a track car, we want it to be reliable. I don't want to be fixing this thing all the time, so we're just gonna kind of tune it, make it safe. It's a stripped out car, so it's gonna have, it's gonna feel faster than it really is. But I'd be surprised if we hit like 125 horse. So we'll see. I'll pick you guys back up once we're at Rick's, probably like 20 minutes from now, and then we'll get to the process of dynoing. So we'll unload, we'll strap it down, and we'll see what she makes. So sorry for the wait. We're pretty much back to it at this point. We've got some other stuff coming for you. So got some other content coming for you. But for now, let's do some dyno footage. Didn't quite go as we expected. I don't film a lot while I'm there because I don't want to like get all in Rick's face. We are heading back with an empty trailer right now. For some reason, so we're running 1.6 injectors on the VVT, and they're not much smaller. They're like 230 cc. We have them set to 212 right now. VVT injectors are 265s, and we're at like 95% duty cycle. So it's possible the injectors are dirty. It's possible the plugs are just bad, or something's not right. So, like I said, I'm heading back with an empty trailer. I have a bunch of injectors on my workbench, so I'm gonna be grabbing those tonight, and then on Sunday, today's Friday, Sunday I'm gonna be heading back up there, and then we're gonna switch those out, see what happens. Hopefully it runs better. It's weird, so I don't know. I've got a bunch of injectors. We'll try some out. Maybe somebody locally has got some like 400s or something like that we can just chuck in it. It shouldn't need that much fuel, but at this we had nothing else to try. We had nothing else we could try. So it's the first time I've left the tuner without the car. Had a pretty good record going there. Been going to Rick for years now. Definitely frustrating. So I hope you guys can see me because it's dark. But yeah, gotta send logs over to Jesse at Beer Money and see if he can figure out what's going on. If it's something in the software, maybe some parameters we don't have turned on or something like that. Is what it is. This is part about building cars, right? It never goes perfectly the first time, so we'll get it right. It does sound, it pulls good up to 6,500 RPM, and then it gets like a fuel cut, which you saw in the video, and I'll show it again right here real quick. And at partial throttle, it goes, we can go into the 7s. So it's something with the fuel not getting enough, cutting itself off. It's got some safety limit or something. So we're gonna do some digging. For you guys, it'll be immediate. It'll be in this episode. I hope we can figure it out, because I would like to take it to the track next weekend, but I guess we'll see what fate has in store. So, can't get a W every day, but pick you up on Sunday. Hopefully it goes better. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's a beautiful Sunday, at least for now. Got the trailer hooked up again, this time with our buddy Cam's dad, John's 1.8 swapped 1.6, because he knows what's good. I'm about to drop it off on the way to the dyno. I had to build an intake for it yesterday. So yeah, we got some iced coffee. Max just won Baku, and I got a bunch of injectors and spark plugs and all that stuff in my backpack. So we're gonna go back to Rick's. I'm gonna park at the bottom of the hill. I'm gonna hike it up, probably against my fat self better judgment, but on the way out last Friday, 2 days ago, the backside of his driveway was so muddy that I like essentially put the trailer sideways into the ditch and just had to creep it down the whole driveway. So it's supposed to rain in a couple hours here, which means it would only get worse, and I'm not trying to like lose my trailer in his driveway. So we're gonna park at the bottom. If the track car gets done, I'll just drive it down his driveway and load it up, because there's no reason I can't. So before I forget to film anything, I put VVT injectors in. We had these RC 550s and the plug was wrong. I found out after I went to go put them in, so took these 212s out. There's 265s in there, which should be enough. Gonna button this up, put some new plugs in it, and then see what you do. This is the fuel pump. The O-ring setup I had on there was less than ideal, and we were getting like 35 psi of fuel pressure, so it was like running out of fuel, or wanted like 117% fuel. So switching this guy out. This is a random bigger one that he had just sitting in his stash of parts, bigger body, so it's probably like a 200 or at least a 160 out of a Subaru. So we'll see. It's plug and play. O-rings are real this time, so we'll put it back in, see if it works a little better. Like that. The 121. So there you have it. 138 wheel horsepower and 121 foot-pounds of torque. That is a Mustang dyno, so take that as you will. I was not worried about wheel horsepower or anything, like trying to set a record with this. It's a stock head with like a decent intake and a square top. And yeah, so a couple of the issues we ran into today. I think the only issue we really had was that the fuel pump was not pumping what it should have been pumping. It was like 32 pounds, which a stock Miata fuel pump should be 43.5. So that effectively, if it's 25% less, that's kind of 25% less fuel at the rail. So we switched fuel pumps out. Luckily Rick had a plethora of pumps, so we got that all sorted out, put the new pump in, and sure enough, 43 pounds of fuel pressure, 43.5 pounds fuel pressure. We rigged up a little gauge, which I really need to just get one for future's sake. I took the car to a closed course strip of road, professionals only, and did some 1 through 3 bangers with it, and it's so sick. I cannot wait to drive this thing on track. It pulls hard. I mean, it's stripped out, lightweight, so yeah, it's a little missile, and on track it's gonna be absolutely perfect. So we got a couple things buttoned up, hoping to get it to Pineview this coming weekend. So it's Sunday right now, so next either Saturday or Sunday we'll take it there and bang some laps in it and see what breaks at this point. But the brake pads are bed in, it stops well. It takes a little getting used to with the manual booster, but stops well, drives well. Just got to put some harnesses in it, and yeah, should be ready for some bangers. So I'm pretty excited. Sorry if this episode's been all over the place. It's been kind of a hectic weekend, more hectic than I had planned, and but yeah, it's all ready to go. So I'm gonna bring this thing home, stuff it in my driveway, and start working on the K-swap that is broken and has been for 2 months. So we're getting there. But as always, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of the track car testing and also Dylan's ITB build and also rebuilding the K-swap, make sure you subscribe down below. We're gonna hopefully be back to some more regular content. I know we took like 5 or 6 weeks off, and we apologize, but life has a way. So see you guys next episode, and yeah, cool, big check mark done off the list. So until next time.